Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Azka Wilda Qonita. I'm from English Education Department, Maritim Raja Liaji University. In this opportunity, I would like to do an oral presentation about Review Journal. And the title of this journal is Developing Narrative Text-Based Model for Teaching Reading Comprehension, Focus on Practicality. And then the publisher of this journal is J-SHMIC, Journal of English for Academic, Volume 8, Number 2, August 2021. And then this journal was written by Safriyani Novitri from Universitas Islam Riau. Well, the purpose of my presentation is to find out the analysis and the practicality of the model in designing and implementing reading in a narrative text-based model. And then the outline of my presentation are the first, I will start with the introduction of this journal. The second, I will explain the method used in this journal. And then the third, I will explain the finding and the discussion part. And the last one, I will tell the conclusion of this journal. So I'll take more or less 7 minutes of your time. Now let's move on to the first point about the introduction of this journal. Reading can be interpreted as a thought process. It means something that is obtained from the reader as a person. It means reading is an activity to gain knowledge based on experience. The most important goal in comprehension is the ability to get and convey message in the text by using own words. In teaching reading, there are some difficulties to comprehend the narrative text, and then the narrative text used by the lecturer doesn't vary, so it is difficult to attract students' interest. Lectures do not have more specific teaching materials to be used by students, and then the model contents such as guide for students. Reading is an activity when we can combine the experience of the old into a new meaning and be able to know the contents of the text that is read in detail. There are so many benefits that can be obtained from reading, especially for students who want to continue their education abroad. Students prefer reading narrative texts because they are entertaining and easy to understand by students. Each person has a different background and different experiences and themes in reading. And then the texts that have been read will increase the reader's understanding based on knowledge of the text that were understood. Now, I'd like to explain about the method of this journal. The researcher is interested in choosing IDI model because Instructional Development Institute address instruction as an entire system, focusing on the interrelationship between context, content, learning, and instruction. The research should start with front-end analysis that consists of knowing what teaching materials needed, continue with prototype design, and end with judgment of the product. And then the development research procedure as the following. The first is define. This stage is conduct to get information of real condition. And then this step is known as need assessment stage. And then the second is design. Munir states the prototype design aims to determine the element that need to be loaded into the developing cooperative learning based model for teaching reading. After it has been developed, the draft must be reviewed repeatedly by the researcher or assisted by peers. And then the last one is develop. The researcher develop a product by doing design. After that, validated by the validator. Then some revisions arise. Well everyone, now I will explain the findings and the discussion part. After calculating the result of pre-test and post-test, it is shown that the students' reading comprehension achievement improved after using narrative text module. After implementing a narrative text-based model at second semester students of FKIP UIR, there was a significant effect of improvement score. There were 20 students with an average post-test score of 18.2.5 from an average pre-test score of 62.5. And then the students were asked to read a text and find the information of the next and argue their argumentation about the reading passage. Sometimes the students are difficult about the next and they take note and write important note, but just conclusion in oral discussed in Indonesian language. Well everyone, the last one I will explain the conclusion of this journal. The model was designed with the key answer for the students. The key answer led the students to be easy to access the students' worksheets. It contained the sequence steps in using the module of teaching and how to do the evaluation. Each unit was completed with the key answer. And then the module consists of a variety of written materials that were used for independent study. Every topic in each unit was designed by analyzing the syllabus content and follow the reading method. Each unit included a research pad, included websites used in lesson in the unit. And then the module should be used as a substitute for the function of teaching materials educators. Well, I think that's all my presentation about developing narrative text-based model for teaching reading comprehension focused on practicality. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation and any mistakes. Thank you very much for your kind attention. See you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.